Alrighty, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me once again if you've decided to breathe it out. We're coming to a nice comfortable position, so a nice long spine. You can have one or two legs extended out. You can be on or off a block. Finding a place where you can support your spine as it sits tall, okay? You want to feel relaxed and comfortable. You don't want to be holding on, stressing here. This is a really good opportunity to just go, you know what, I'm going to be comfy right here. Feeling into the length of the spine. Palms facing up, or today if you'd like to just keep it in within yourself, you can keep your palms facing down. If the palms are up, come to Gyan Mudra, thumb and index finger connect, and the three other fingers extend long and away. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Feel your heart space lift. Gently lengthen the back of the neck as you draw the chin in slightly. And close down the eyes. Let's breathe. Draw the breath in through the nose. And exhale through the nose or mouth. And again, inhale deeply. And exhale completely. Now just notice how your shoulders release as you continue to breathe here. Giving yourself permission to feel energized, to feel strong, steady, whatever it is today that generates faith in your own ability. Strength, that quiet strength. It doesn't have to be a roaring, loud, look at me strength. It can be a quiet resolve. Now if it feels good, on your next inhale, draw the shoulders up to the ears. Feel a little squeeze, perhaps retain the breath for a moment or two, and then exhale, draw the shoulders down. Working again with a little circle here if that feels good, or straight up and straight down. Just slowing the breath as you exhale here, so there's no dropping of the shoulders. Smoothing out the breath, feeling the height and the depth of the breath. Beautiful. One more. Exhale, release the hands. You can open your eyes just a touch. Let a little bit of light in as you take your hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Draw the hands away as you draw the shoulder blades together. Lift the chest. You might like to lift the chin and eyes if that feels good. Focus on drawing the collarbones nice and wide. Oh, breathe into that. You'll feel the expansion. It's great. Exhale and release those breaths. Bring hands into heart space. Beautiful, nice long line here. Interlace the fingers, circle of joy. Inhale the elbows. Exhale, press palms forward. You can round through the back, tuck in the chin. Inhale, take the palms to ceiling, eyes to sky, forward or down. Exhale to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, circle the arms wide, interlace the hands behind the back once more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, we meet back at center. Let's do that one more time. Inhale the elbows. Let's iron out the inhales, exhales. One breath, one movement. Inhale to sky. To the right, exhale. Just a little bit. Inhale to center, exhale to the left. Inhale the hands. If you're on a block, just bring it to the side, coming down, or you can stay on your block. Draw the right heel in towards the groin. Lift up the sit bones, place them back down as you draw the chest over the direction of the extended foot. Inhale, lift up into that lower rib cage. Exhale, fold from the hips, yeah? Keep a nice long spine to begin. You can take a hold of the leg, the toes, but as long as that spine's straight, just to begin. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. Alright, this time allow the body to just sink a little bit. We're not here for long, we're just finding a little hold here. Just 2 more breaths. And then gently walk back up. Take the other leg, extend it out wide. Draw the toes back in, lift up the sit bones, draw the chest in the direction of the extended leg. Inhale, lift, exhale, tilt from the hips, yeah? Distance travel doesn't matter here. There is no forcing. Just exploring. This is just the warm-up, so we can take it easy. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Once more, breathe in. This time exhale, allow the spine to fold, to curl. And we have 3 breaths here. On the next exhale, draw the body back to center, bringing the soles of the feet together, hands around the shins, let's butterfly the knees. So really just sort of waking up the hip joint now. Stay with those beautiful energizing breaths. Okay, let's take the feet, bring them around to the side, coming to a kneeling position. So tucking the toes underneath, yeah? Hands on the hips, and gently find some nice little hip rolls here. We're doing the toes and the hips at the same time. Efficient, if I do say so myself. Take the hip rolls in the other direction. A little bit more. Almost there. Alright, let's find an inhale. Take the arms up. Lean back just a little. Reach through those pinky tips. Beautiful. Exhale, bring the body forward. Hands come underneath the shoulders. We untuck those toes, and you might like to set the knees underneath the hips. Pat the toes out. I'll get it out in a minute. So finding nice lengthy breaths here. Yeah, perhaps breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth a couple of times just to cleanse and energize. Feeling that fire, the agony burning within. Raising our awareness from the tailbone to the crown of the head, finding nice long line of energy, finding stillness in the body just for the moment. Now invite invite you to join in the practice of Ujjayi breathing, which is a slight restriction in the back of the throat. So it creates a sound that perhaps only you can hear. It's like when you're fogging up a mirror with your mouth. It's like that, but you can do it with your mouth closed too. So we inhale, find that Ujjayi breath. It's like the sound of the ocean in the back of your throat. Feel the full inhalation. Let the belly be soft as you inhale. As you exhale, feel the belly draw back in with that Ujjayi breath. Really connecting with breath here. Alright, let's work through some cat-cows, spinal warm-ups as you inhale. Lift the tailbone up, lift the chin, widen the collarbones. Soften the belly down. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin open space between the collarbones. And continue this. Perhaps working with your Ujjayi breath, finding a little bit of pace. Sometimes just a touch quicker than normal feels energizing. Just a few more. We're just taking our time to warm the body up properly. Beautiful. Inhale once more. And exhale. This time send your butt into your heels. You can bring the knees a little wider if you like. Wrap the arms around the body, palms facing up, forehead towards the floor. This is Balasana. Allow the shoulders to open and melt towards the floor. Find your breath. Perhaps setting an intention here, choosing to stay in the practice today, working with whatever happens in your body, in your mind, whatever floats to the surface you're going to work with today. Or maybe not, it's your choice. Alright, using the next exhale, we come back onto all fours, sliding up. Take the knees a little wider. Take the toes a little wider, if that feels good. Sink back as you exhale. Inhale, draw the collarbones across the mat, lift on up. Sink the hips forward, round through the spine, exhale back. Flatten the back, flatten the curve. I hate saying that, but inhale. You can do whatever you like. Curl through the back. Find a nice, smooth, fluid, snake-like movement here. Feel the strength as you press into your hands, squeeze the elbows to lift the body. Keep the elbows narrow to protect the shoulders. Remember that nice squeeze through the butt at the lift. Squeezing here, yeah? Just two more. Feel the strength in your arms. Beautiful. Let's tuck those toes. Inhale, hips lift, downward facing
your ankles. Keep lifting the hips high. A little knee bend is okay here. Otherwise, pressing down through the heels. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel the breath from the navel. Lifting up onto the toes as you inhale. Exhale, press down the back of the legs. Continue this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, feel the spine ripple forward, coming to plank. Option to knees here. Bend the elbows, come down halfway. Rotate, lift the chest up towards the ceiling. Untuck the back toes. Tuck the toes once more. Inhale to ceiling. Downward facing dog. Finding that movement again. Ripple forward to plank. Bend the elbows, come down halfway. Rotate, lift the chest up. You can lift the chin if that feels good. Untuck the toes, tuck the toes, lift back. Continue this. Find your flow here. Finding your breath, staying with your breath. Moving at your pace, your way. Let's do one more. Holding here, walking it out. Take the right foot, inhale to ceiling. Point the toes, press through the hands. Weight wide through the shoulders. Bend that top knee. Exhale, draw the knee into the chest. Then plant the foot down. Now you can use your hand to bring it forward. We find ourselves in a high lunge position. Sweep the arms forward. Inhale, lift. Keep pressing down through that back heel. Inhale, take the arms wide. Exhale, sweep forward, reach through the fingers. Keep pressing that long line of energy, fingertips down to the back heel. Weight is even and strong through the front foot. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, sweep forward. Finding the edges, then find your flow. Stay with the breath. Now, option of course is to bring that back knee down. Take the front foot a little wider for balance. Otherwise, stay with the nice flow of Ujjayi breath. Let the breath energize and support you. We have one more. Open wide, inhale. Exhale, come all the way down to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Walk it out. Breathe. Beautiful, other side, feeling strong, yeah? Let's inhale, left foot to ceiling. Bend that top knee. Then draw that knee into the chest, yeah? Feel the weight transition into the upper body before planting the foot down. It's hard to do when you're talking. Finding that nice stable support. Actively press down through the front foot to engage the muscles for stability in the hips, yeah? All right. Inhale, sweep on up. open. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We have 2 more. So finding your dynamic flow here. Keep the muscles active. Inhale, open. Exhale, let's come straight back down. Hands to mat, step back. Downward facing dog. Now you might like some stillness or movement here. I like wagging my tail here. You can bend into the knees. Lots and really shake your tail feather. Finding that natural flow of breath, yeah? Should be a little bit hot. Should be a little bit whatever it needs to be. Should be nothing, I tell you. It is what it is. Mine is hot. Alright, let's walk the feet into the back of the hands at the top of the mat. Find your first forward fold. The upper body is super duper heavy here. Release the crown of the head towards the mat. Beautiful. Let's bend the knees. Sink the hips. Sweep the arms forward. Now feet are underneath the hips here. We're coming to chair pose. But you can bring your feet together. Squeeze through the thighs and the knees and reach through the arms. The hands can come to the hips. Keep relaxed with your breath. Find a nice flow. Almost there. Option here to come up onto the balls of your feet. Yeah? Let's just hold here for 3 breaths. Beautiful. Release down. Forward fold. Let those muscles lengthen. Release. Full breaths. Beautiful. Let's sweep the arms forward once more. Find your chair pose. This time, variation here. We lift 1 foot off the ground. Keep squeezing the thighs and the knees. Release, change sides. Release, change sides. Holding. This time, sweep the arms wide and lengthen that back leg or that top leg into aeroplane. Draw the hips towards, or square the hips, or turn the hips, whatever you want to do in the direction of the floor, yeah? Squeeze that back butt as opposed to the front butt. Squeeze and lift. As you exhale, bend into the supporting leg. Scoop that back knee forward. Sweep the arms forward. Lift the knee. Lift the arms. You're doing amazing. Option. Lengthen the foot. Take the arms around the thighs. Option. Walk the hands down the foot to the shin, to the toes. Lift and lengthen wherever you are. Option. That left foot is forward, so left peace fingers around the left toes. Take it wide. I'm going to scooch around. Do I get extra points for that? Just breathe.
really benefit the muscles. Let's change sides. Finding that chair. Take a seat, lift the arms, find with breath. Gently lift the right leg this time. Yeah, feel it. Press into that supporting leg. Let's go flying, hey? Arms wide, send that top foot all the way back. To come forward, I'm hitting the wall. Squeeze and lift. Beautiful. Slowly bend into that supporting leg. Super slow. We sweep up. Draw the knee forward. Scoop the arms up. Find height. A long spine is a strong spine. Option to extend the leg. Hold. Release the hands underneath the thigh. Option to stay here. Option to walk the hands down. Take hold of the foot, chin, wherever. We're having a go. That's all we're doing today. We're just having a go. Having a play. Option to take the peace fingers around the big toe. Open up. Open wide. Feel the breath. Feels expansive and open. Energizing. Notice your thoughts here. If you're not being kind to yourself here, just regroup and go, I'm amazing. Look at me having a go today. Beautiful. Exhale. Slowly. Ooh. Releasing back down. Now, if your butt isn't feeling that, maybe do it again. And hold it for longer. Let's find some nice hip rolls here. Well done, hips. I met the challenge today. Let's find a nice little vinyasa flow. Sun salutation. A, take the options as you need. Coming to the top of your mats. It's time to release a little bit of bleh. Okay? That's the technical term for it. Alright, feet grounded underneath the body. Let's lift the toes up, spread them wide, and place them back on the mat one at a time. Soften into the knees and draw the energy in to the navel, your life force area. Yeah? We generate a lot of power from the navel. It's where we first received nourishment. Okay? So we look after it. It's our plugging in source. Relax the arm beside the body. Lift and open the chest and let the shoulders relax back and down. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Feel a slight tucking in of the chin. And breathe. Let's begin. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Flat back extends here. Feel the space that you create here. Exhale, forward fold. Hands find the mat. Step, jump, or walk your feet back to plank. Nice long line of energy. Option to knees here as we chaturanga. Bend the elbows, come down. Inhale into your high cobra or up dog, coming on the tops of your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Bend the knees and step, jump, or walk your feet into forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, sink the hips, circle the arms wide. Drive the energy from the feet up to fingertips.
Hands into heart space. And again, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to mat, step, jump or walk to plank. Chaturanga, breathing is strong, long and lovely. Exhale, I did it again. Downward facing dog. I'm trying to be tricky with my toes today. Just breathe. Then step, jump or walk your feet in to forward fold. Land soft. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, drive on up as you inhale. Oh, breathing is good. Exhale, hands to heart space. 2 more times. Now if you know this, work in your own way. Stay with your flow. Perhaps close down the eyes as you move through. One more, when you're ready, in your time. Done. Just holding here in Tadasana. Hands in heart space. Feeling grounded through the feet. Tuning in. Feeling your breath. Smiling, it's good to be on a yoga mat. It's good to feel your yoga today. It's good to notice your heart beating. Open, gently releasing the hands. Then taking the feet wide. Turning the toes out. Inhale the arms high. And as you exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees. And make sure the knees are opening wide here. So we want them to track in the direction of the toes and protecting that joint. Just drawing the navel in. Pressing evenly through both feet, spine is long. I have to move over this way. Beautiful, just 2 more breaths here. It's nice to build up heat. Gently inhale, come to 5-star. Taking the arms wide. Legs wide. Turn your right toes to the short edge of the mat and turn the left toes inwards. Send the right heel long and away. Reach forward with the front arm, palm face up, back arm lifts towards the ceiling. We lengthen that lower hip away. Do you see that? Lengthen that lower hip away and draw that top hip towards the armpit. We find that length here in triangle. Hand comes to the floor, the shin. You can bend into that top knee as well if that feels good. You can take your eyes to the ceiling, straight ahead, or to the floor. Top arm can release around the small of the back, tucking into the top thigh. Open up the chest. Gently release the top arm all the way down to the mat as we rotate our chest towards the mat. Lift the back heel and point both toes in the direction of the short edge of the mat. Lift the tailbone. You might feel a little stretch here. Lengthen as you inhale. As you exhale, allow that gap, that angle from the top of the thigh to the lower belly to just draw together. Beautiful. Lift that back heel, transfer the body weight forward. Take that front arm to front thigh, lift the upper body up a little bit. So the back heel is lifted and we find a nice long line here. Beautiful. Step that back toe in just a touch and then release and open the arms. Lifting the body weight forward once more. You can keep that bottom hand on top of the front thigh. Have a go at floating the back leg. As you do so, you may like to lengthen the other arm down towards the mat. Finding your floating half moon. Beautiful. Bending into that front knee, placing the back foot down, and then let's sweep into our goddess squat. How good was that? I'm going to go to this end of the mat now. Sinking down. Now I'm going to try and remember all of that. Breathing here. Beautiful. Let's inhale 5-star. Grow wide, grow big. Feel the intensity. Let it melt you. Let it turn you into a marshmallow. Okay? The breath is easy. The body is strong. It's supporting you. Beautiful. From here, left toes turn towards the short edge of the mat. Back toes turn inwards. And we send that back heel long and away. Front arm draws out, palm up, back arm to sky. Bottom hip draws away, top hip draws into the top armpit. We find, as we pivot from the hips, our triangle. Taking that top arm, you can choose the option here of tucking it into that front thigh, opening up the shoulders. Beautiful, release the arm up, sweep it all the way down to the mat, rotate and lift that back heel. Or you can keep it where it is. And gently find length. You can bend into that front leg a little bit here.
On the next exhale, close that ankle here.
Draw the nose in towards the knee. Nothing is forced.
Beautiful. Slowly bend into that front knee. Lift that back heel. Yeah? We're finding that nice long line. Left hand draws in to that front thigh to help support our body as we lift and find that nice long line. Beautiful. Stepping that back foot in, we draw our pressure and balance our pressure with that front foot. So energy is drawing up and energy is drawing down. That's how we stabilize. If it feels good, begin floating that back heel, lift the arm and release the bottom arm down. Beautiful. Bend into that front knee. Step the back foot down. Release back up. Let's find a nice little lunge position. Rotate to the center and come back to our goddess squat. One last time. Inhale through the crown of the head. Exhale, release the arms to the thighs. Release the tailbone down. Now, option here is to heel toe your feet in just slightly and rest the forearms on the thighs. So we're in a half squat here. Option to draw the hips all the way down. Draw the elbows inside the knees and hands come to heart space. Sinking the tailbone, lifting through the crown of the head and opening up the heart. I like to sway here. So if you like to sway, you can sway too. Now, option to stay or release the right arm to the mat, the left arm to sky. Use that right arm as a little bit of leverage here. You can take your gaze to your fingertips. Exhale, release, change sides. And exhale down. Now, option here is to stay a little bit longer. You can use a block underneath you or join me in crow. So we draw the body forward. Lift the heels up high. I like to bring the big toes together here. And I bring the knees to the outside or on top of the triceps. So it depends on how it feels in your body today. Fingers are wide and we press evenly through the hands. Body weight draws forward and we lift one toe at a time. You've got to find the sweet spot. Come on, my mat. And just continue that for as long as you like. Just have a go or two. And I'll give you a few moments to do that. Really feeling that strength in the upper body today. And that opening through the hips. So keep lifting through the tailbone. Draw the navel in to support what you are doing here. Breath is easy. Might be a little different, but it'll still be easy. And when you're ready, coming back down. Releasing the knees to the floor. Take the feet to the side. Let's find a little nice side stretch here. Anchor in. Left hand to shin. Inhale, right arm. And soften over. Let the elbow bend. Take your gaze to the floor. front, finding windscreen wipers, taking the knees to the mat one at a time, side to side. And when you're ready, take it to the other side. And we anchor in here. Inhale, lift. Softening down. Just feel an opening here. Now if you feel like your teeth or your jaw is crunched up, it's gone a little bit aggro, just relax. Come like that marshmallow around the jaw. Beautiful. Exhale and release. Now we're coming to a seated position, so just rolling over, extending the legs out. Lift on up as you inhale, draw that rib cage up, and then exhale, fold forward from the hips. This time you can allow your spine to curl if that's what it wants to do. Just really pay attention to how you feel right now with the breath. If you're holding on to anything that you can potentially let go of here just by exhaling, any muscle tension, any breath retention, we make the breaths a little bit longer on the exhale, just for a few breaths. Using the next inhale, slowly, gently rise on up. We're coming back to our kneeling position. Just for one last little thing. So tucking the toes under, lifting on up. Just take the hands to the small of the back. Just a mini heart opening here. Lifting and opening through the heart space. Draw the elbows together. Taking the hands to the floor and lifting on up. Now option is to keep connected here or bring hands to heart space. Option with the feet here, you can keep them steady and stable here, or bring the ball of the base of the big toe, the ball of the big toe, and the heel together and turn the knees out. Yeah, so we're lifting tall here. Just breathe. Focusing on a drishti, point in the distance or close by. You can anchor your gaze too. If you'd like to experiment a little bit further with this, we can come back to drawing the knees together and extend one leg long and away. Press through the heel and lift up. Woo-hoo. Squeeze the thighs together as you lift up. Keep squeezing. It's good fun, and then try it on the other side. So finding height. If you've got a block, you can use that for balance as well. The idea is to contract the muscles to get the lift. A little bit too much contraction there. So contract, squeeze, find your balance. You can take the arms out. I think I usually take my arms out on this one, so this is an extra challenge for me today. And then exhale, release. Coming down onto your butts in the most graceful way possible. in, butt into the heels, and allow yourself to roll back down. You've earned this. And just allow your body to naturally steady. Don't force anything here. Keep the knees tucked into the chest. Feels good. Take both knees to one side. Open the arms wide. Option to extend that top leg and use that arm on the same side to support that top leg. Option to look down the back arm, close your eyes, and allow the shoulders to melt towards the mat. I don't know about you, but this is exactly what I needed today, so thanks for sharing it with me. When you're ready, gently changing sides. Releasing back to center, extend the legs long, or you can keep them bent. You can draw them into your chest, whatever feels good. Preparing for Shavasana. So we're going to take 3 breaths here, 3 cleansing breaths to help us sink deeper into our Shavasana. So inhaling through the nose. Fill up the lower belly, the upper chest, through the shoulders. Exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. Inhale through the nose, fill up with breath. Exhale through the mouth. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. Resting palms facing up or down or on the body. Closing down the eyes. And tuning in to you. Tuning in to all that you are. You are not just your body. You are not just your mind or your energy. You are made up of so many different elements. And when we give ourselves the opportunity, we can feel them all. The subtle parts of us, the invisible parts of us, the transparent, the highly energized parts of us are all very much present. I'm using this time to unlayer all of those boxes that have been placed upon you. Taking yourself just for a moment out of those boxes, out of those confines, those labels, those things that are not you. They are not you. They are placed around you. no matter what is around you. You can place a fence around a tree, but it can grow as tall as it wants to. Just noticing what you notice within yourself. Perhaps visualizing a white light surrounding you. One that generates warmth and boundless energy. One that carries you from any place you are into light, into support, into expansion. You may choose to stay in Shavasana for as long as you wish, staying with your own energy. And this is where I will leave you with my warmest and kindest thoughts, love and energy. Thank you for joining me in this practice today. The light and the good in me honors and recognizes the light and the good in each and every one of you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Namaste.